It's become a staple in the conversation of just about every Cape Townian, and there's an oxymoron to describe Cape Town being in a water crisis, and it's beautifully painful. Cape Town is surrounded by some of the most beautiful bodies of water, and we enjoy some of the most picturesque beaches. Cape Point is where the colder waters of the Atlantic Ocean meet the warmer waters of the Indian Ocean, and yet our freshwater dams are moving closer toward being bone dry. Isn't it ironic? I thought for a while what my angle should be for this video. Should I be the wise guy and give suggestions? Should I play the blame game and pin it all on government? Or should I complain and point out people groups that are not saving enough water? But that all seemed pointless and unnecessarily stressful. Truth be told though, we are dealing with something that at its very core is completely beyond our control. And that doesn't excuse us from doing our part in the survival aspect of all of this. But it does render all finger pointing futile. And yet, despite all of this, some people still think that we're being lied to, that our dams aren't really empty, and that day zero is nothing but a hoax. Now, whether or not any of that is true, I don't really care, but what I would like to do is give you a shocking glimpse into the real state of our dams. Not too long ago, I was in Verliesdorp for a camp, and on the way back, I stopped to get a view of one of Cape Town's biggest water sources, the Theewaterskloof Dam. Okay, we are here. This is the Theewaterskloof Dam that you just saw in that drone footage.
It's quite a thing coming out here and looking at this. I think you read a lot and see pictures, but until you're here, you realize actually how low this water really is.
That water pump that you saw in the drone footage is supposed to be underwater, eh, Shane? Like completely submerged. Well,
up until the measurement wood point.
Ah, that thing out there. It's bad, folks. It's really bad. You can just tell us the story about the road that you just saw, you know.
Sure, the road obviously, but they flooded the dam. They built the dam. Obviously, the dam wall had to have an influence on the surrounding vineyards and things. And obviously, the road that used to run through here got flooded, and this bridge had to be built. I think it was somewhere around the early 70s. I'm not too sure of the dates, but clearly it's been underwater for a long time. You can even see the white line on it if you check down the hill here. But it's years since, in fact, I don't think in all the years we've been riding here, I don't think we've ever seen the road exposed. So this is, as we all know, a very serious situation.
Now you might be thinking, you know, it's not that bad, you know, and yes, there's a decent amount of water for the size of the dam. But then we drove a bit further and realized that the dam is much bigger, or it was much bigger. You know, I think sometimes we just need a fresh perspective to move us towards action. So I say, let's stop being conspiracy theorists and do something that at its very core is just good. I think sometimes we forget just how much we actually take from this earth. I know saving water can be inconvenient, but if day zero becomes a reality, then convenience will become extinct, and survival might not look as beautiful as our Cape Town. And that's all I wanted to say. For those of you that are saving water, thank you for caring. For those that are not yet, God bless you.